Oi, you gorgeous bastards, let's talk about the battle for Eregion from Rings of Power. Just when I thought this show couldn't dig itself a deeper hole, it brings out a shovel and says, "Challenge accepted." This episode was supposed to be the big payoff, the grand spectacle where all the Amazon money would finally show on screen. Instead, we're handed a muddled mess that makes a tavern brawl look like strategic warfare. Remember the Battle of Helm's Deep from the Two Towers? Of course you do. It's etched in cinematic history. Here, we've got a battle that's about as coherent as an orc after a night on the ale. The battlefield layout is as clear as muddy water. Are we in a city? A forest? Did someone forget to hire a cartographer? And don't get me started on the progression of the battle. 1 minute, the orcs are bombarding a mountain to dam a river, which, by the way, is not how geology works. And the next, they're wheeling in the most impractical siege weapon I've ever seen. It's like they raided a museum of bad ideas. Then there's the emotional beats, or lack thereof. Characters we barely know make grand sacrifices that fall flat because, surprise, we don't care about them. It's hard to feel moved when the show hasn't done the legwork to build these relationships. The problem here is that Rings of Power tries to ride on the coattails of greatness without putting in the effort. It wants the grandeur of Tolkien's world but skips the fundamentals, like coherent storytelling and character development. In the end, the battle for Eregion isn't just a misstep, it's a faceplant into a puddle of its own pretentiousness. It's what happens when style trumps substance, and when a franchise is entrusted to those who think fan service and flashy visuals can replace heart and soul. So here's my advice. If you're looking for epic fantasy done right, revisit the classics. As for Rings of Power, it's doomed to die, not because of some prophecy or grand design, but because it forgot what made Middle-earth magical in the first place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got better things to do than watch this ship sink any further. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that bollocks.